Blessed be our new founding fathers and America, a nation reborn. May God be with you all.
What's going on, man? Hold on. My internet connection has been terrible. Hold on as we get set up here. Yes. Let me grab my coffee, man. What's going on, man? What is going on? Let's see. Looking at a big pop out of Roku today. That's a huge pop, so let's see if it can hold it. $41. Damn, I don't know if it's my lag or Instagram. It's showing 56 people. That's not good. Let's see. How about everybody shut the fuck up with your stock, okay? Don't post any tickers. Whatever one you post, that is the one I will not look at. How about that? So post your tickers you don't want me to look at, because that's the ones I'm not going to look at. How about shut the fuck up? That's what everybody needs to do. Seriously. Bunch of fucking crybabies, man. God damn. If you'd have heard all the crying that I heard this, I mean, these are grown human beings. It'll never come back. That's all I've heard for fucking a week. That's why I said, fuck it. I'm not even going live anymore. These people are too stupid for me to talk to. Like, I'm just wasting my time. Seriously. It'll never come back. That's all I've heard. Grown people. Let me tell you something you can do. Grown people. Adults with the modern technology in your hand. And I got a list of you. And I know everyone that sent me that shit. So when it's soaring and higher, don't send me shit. Don't thank me. Don't talk to me. Nothing. You're on the block list, okay? You're dead to me. So when it comes back, roaring back, I don't want to hear shit from you. Nothing. Don't thank me. Don't say anything. Just go about your business, okay? Seriously. Seriously, I'm dead serious. And you know who you are, too. It's terrible. So, this is where we're at. And I know maybe you're 30 and you didn't know stock markets go up and down. You didn't know about interest rates. You didn't know when they threaten interest rates. Guess what? Momentum stocks go down. So, guess what? In 4 years, when they talk about interest rates, guess what momentum stocks will do? They'll go down. Right? It's been doing this before you were buying stocks. They were doing this. It's not fucking new. Okay? I'm out. I gotta go. This guy's mean. He's picking on me. I'm gonna go tell my mom. Mom, this guy's mean. So here we go. We got a breakout today by MO. Huge move breakout going on after a big sell-off. This guy's mean. Let's see. He's telling me I should be, let's see, boom. Came right down to where we'd expect it. Huge breakout going, not huge, but a nice breakout going in MO. Beautiful setup. There's your stage one buy right there if you have the money flow. What are we looking for? Moving averages to start going sideways, right? Moving averages start going sideways. And then it builds a box. That's a box. That's a box. That's a box. Starts to go sideways. See it? That is a stage one box. Stage two, stage three, stage one box. You want to buy all of those. You want to buy all of those. All the stage one boxes, you want to buy them, okay? And if you do that over a long period of time, you'll accumulate large positions. large positions. Now, sometimes people think with trading, and this is a big misconception. Let's say that I come in and I start trading. I open a trading account with $5,000. Let me let you in on something. You're not going to trade $5,000 to a fucking million. That's not how it's going to happen. If you think that, you're delusional. What's going to happen is you're going to start trading, and your goal isn't to move in and out and in and out and in and out and in and out trying to make pennies. Your goal is to buy stocks that are undervalued and build large positions over time so that you actually make real money. Real money, okay? And then you can take down those positions, but I don't know, man. I don't know, man. Maybe that's too complicated a concept. So this is the breakout. We're actually a day past. This was your second day to buy right there. Now we're kind of leaving the barn. The horse is leaving the barn, so to speak. Okay? Horse is leaving the barn, so to speak. I mean, maybe you could pick in today, but I wouldn't. Let's check in on Twitter. Twitter got smashed. I've been telling people don't buy Twitter until we form a box. We need to form a box, and that's what we're seeing today. And look where it stopped, man, right at the 200. Usually anticipate that. This is why yesterday I did my rant video. People selling yesterday were pissing me the fuck off. It's stopping right at the 200. Like, this is where we would anticipate a stop coming. This is not where you're looking to get out, okay? So I think Twitter's a buy today. This is stage 1 buy right here. Stage 1 buy. Stage 1 buy. I mean, it's not above the 5, but we have a box going here. This is a pretty solid box that we're seeing forming right now. And we've just started to see the tick over. So if you have my book, The Money Flow Trading System, right? And let's pull this up so we can look at the 6 indicators. Let's pull up the Peters report. Here's your cheat sheet. If you're not too emotionally fucking traumatized. Holy sheep shit. Let's see. If you guys aren't too emotionally traumatized. So this is on page, what page is this? 10. This is on page 10, okay? This is the cheat sheet. And if you look on here, we're going to have the 6 things that I'm looking at. Where's the 5-day? Where's the 10-day? Where's the RSI? Where's support and resistance? Where's the MACD? That's what I'm looking at. No, we're not looking at fucking Ethereum. Shut up. Everybody stop telling me what the fuck to look at and listen, okay? Because based on all my DMs, you guys need classes. You don't need to look at certain things. You need education. They're all the same. See, once you can look at one, you can look at all of them. All right, what are we going to look at? Ethereum. It's gone straight fucking up. What's the big lesson there? What do we got? I mean, come on. It's gone straight up. What is the lesson in Ethereum right now? You should have owned some, right? So today, I mean, I don't know. Depending on your outlook, you might want to be selling a little Ethereum. I haven't sold any, in all disclosure. Yeah, I know my Wi-Fi is acting up, man. It's moving slow. I get it. I don't know what's going on with my internet connection. It's been pretty bad. Let's see. We had a big storm, kind of knocked it off. So I've been trying to recover. Let's see. Auto buy every week. Yeah. I was auto buying too on ETH. I stopped on ETH and then I switched to auto buying on Filecoin. Try using your phone data. I like how everybody gives me suggestions like I'm too fucking stupid to know what to do here. Let's see. Yeah, we'll switch over. Let's see. Yeah, I like Filecoin. We'll see if that helps at all. I'm confused when the moving averages are so spread apart. I know, bro, because this is called a stage 1. This is where you nibble because you didn't. So if you go through what we're looking for on a stage 1, it's not a breakout. This is not a stage 2 breakout, right? So a stage 2 breakout would be this right here. Look, this right here. So what I'm trying to teach you on the classes is how to do this a little smoother, but it can be a risk. So we're trying to buy the bottom. And we're just starting to get the turn of the moving averages, and we just have a bar. Now, what's going to help us lean toward the possibility that it's a bottom, and it doesn't mean go buy options, it doesn't mean buy a shit ton, is we're starting to see the histogram tick up. So what does that tell you? You see the tick? That right there is lower or up from right here. Lower. Get it? It ticked. So this is literally day one of a chance to start to nibble. Look, you can see it starting to turn with this chat. You can see it. It's forming a box, right? What is that? That's what you saw right here. Stage 1 box. Sells off, starts to go sideways. That day right there is your buy. Your first little nibble. You're nibbling. Why? Because we might go down. It hasn't broke out. It just stopped. And I want to buy all fucking bottoms if I think the price is cheap. And what if it comes down one more? Good. I'll buy the next bottom. And what if it comes down? Good. I'll buy some of the next bottom. Why? Because ultimately it's going to go higher and it's going to hit my target. You say, well, what if you're wrong? What if you're wrong, Gerald? What if it never comes back, ever? What if it never returns? That's all I've heard all week. It'll never come back. Well, then maybe you're a bad stock picker. Maybe you're a bad stock picker. So when you're buying the stage 1, you're not buying a breakout. You're nibbling, okay? And if it comes lower, good. Good, right? This is why you need other stocks besides fucking penny stocks and tech stocks. So look at oil right now. Where's Exxon? It's going up, right? We've had huge runs in Exxon. So it's moving up. The problem with Exxon right now, here's your problem if you're long oil right now. You better start getting ready to take some gains. Look, you're hitting the previous high. And the RSI is 76, man. You know, what happens when this RSI pushes up on there? You see it pull back, kept going here though, right? So that's why we keep some. We don't close it all out. But if you're long on this oil, you might want to get ready to lock some in. I'd take some off here, to be honest. It's hitting a previous high, which is our first target, right? Previous high is our first target. If you bought more on the breakout, but I don't like these. These are such shallow. I don't like these big run-ups, pull back. I mean, I don't know. I don't know that I would take some. I might just hold it here. It's too small, man. It's too small. Roku is not breaking out, bro. You're using the wrong words. It's up today. It's in a stage 4 decline. Get to the book, man. What the fuck is wrong with you? That is not a breakout. It's trying to form a stage 1. So this will sell off on Roku, probably pull back right around in here. So this is the best case you can hope for on Roku is that it holds this little spot here. Now, you guys that are watching a 5-minute chart or a 1-hour chart or some shit like that, maybe that's a breakout, okay? So if we drop Roku down to a 1-hour chart, look, there's a breakout. This is why when you start looking at different time frames, you can confuse yourself. If you're watching a 5-minute, a 1-hour, and a daily, I don't know what you're doing. Mental masturbation, I guess. So if you're watching different time frames, you're not trading the money flow. You're doing something else. But it works on different time frames too. I don't know. I'm not trying to trade for pennies, so I just can't, you know. I spent years and years trading for pennies, man. I don't want to do it anymore. I want to make lots of money or no money. That's just, you know, I just can't trade for pennies anymore. It's too much stress, too much watching shit just for pennies, you know, to make small. I want to get me $3 a move. It's just gambling. Isn't there wrong with that? I guess I'm not advocating it or teaching it. Now, on Roku here, we might maybe this holds. Maybe it doesn't sell off. I doubt it. I'm sure it'll sell off. Anytime you get these big pops in a down market, they're probably going to sell off. But, maybe that level holds. If it holds, that would be cool. That'd be a new base right there. But I don't see it, man. I don't see it. I don't see it. My man said, sell or wait on the dividend for ET. Come on, man. You're trading ET? Really? You're going to trade an MLP, one of the slowest moving fucking stocks in the world. You're going to trade it. No, I would not sell it. I mean, I don't know. If you bought it a long time ago, maybe you take some off. I'm going to tell you how I trade these MLPs, these high dividend stocks. I never plan to sell them, ever. Meaning I want to acquire so much of this that when they pay me a dividend, I go on vacation. And that, you might be trying to get some pennies. I'm up $200. Let me lock this in. I'm trying to get $500 dividend payments from this company. So I don't really give a shit about these high prices here. Now, maybe so that I could roll it into a different dividend stock that's setting up on a stage one. I could see that inside of a portfolio, and you're doing management. Like you're skimming some off to add to another. I do that a lot. But as far as trading, no, man, I'm not trading this. This is a dividend stock. Like the whole point of owning it is to collect the dividend. I mean, look, it went $2. It took 5 months. Like that, you could get that move action in Uber in one day, right? So, I mean, for me, I just can't see trading these. I mean, you can. It's probably safer, to be honest, than trading like Uber and stuff. Is this sustainable? No, it'll probably pull back some. I don't know, man. Right, and so like A said, he's trying to get his expenses covered by dividends. If you are doing that, then you got to hold them. I mean, there's no other way to get larger dividends than to accumulate shares. So with that said, within the context of that, I could see trimming this if you were adding to another dividend stock. That would make, let's say that ET now became very large inside your portfolio. You trim a little, and you're going to roll that to another dividend payment. Makes total sense. I really like that concept. I really like that. That's a good idea. Problem is, I don't teach it a lot because the moment I teach it, I got people fucking day trading their retirement account, And that's not the point of that. The point is to make wise decisions with it. An example, I've added ARK to my buy and hold. Am I going to sell off some ET to add to ARK? No. It doesn't pay any dividends. I can't do that. But I will put in new money into my account. So what I've been doing all this week, I got till the 17th before taxes are due to load up my SEP IRA. So every day I've been buying 2, 3, 4, 5 shares of ARK every day. Just loading it up. As long as it stays in this zone here. If you notice where it bounced. So every day I'm just loading it up. But it's new money. I wouldn't put dividend money that I'm already collecting dividends into this because that would actually lower my income. You understand why, right? It would lower my dividend income. I don't want to lower my dividend income, but I would like to take advantage of what I think is a super low price because when this gets back up in here, around here, I'll sell it off inside of my buy and hold to buy what? More dividends. Does that make sense? And so this kind of a big picture play. I like to have a little bit of these momentum and growth plays. Like I own Uber and Tree in my buy and hold. But you got to keep, if your buy and hold is all momentum and tech stacks, I don't know if that's not a good idea. Let's see. I don't think, ARK doesn't pay enough dividends to make it worth mentioning to me. I mean, maybe a little. Looking good today though, right? I don't know. We're still in a stage 4 decline, so let's don't get too excited. Let's see. Yeah, my man said buy more. But man, that RSI, you're going to get a better price if you wait on ET. So Uber, we've been watching Uber. I have a bunch of, not a bunch. I have some Uber. I like Uber here. This is not a box yet. I want to wait. I got parts of the setup though, right? What do we got? RSI extreme. We hit our extreme. We're at the 200. Is there any support across the way? Not really. Maybe you count this. Count that as one, maybe. Now we got two here. But we need this to turn. You see what I'm looking at? We got this setting up, stochastic setting up. We need this to tick the other way, which tells us the momentum to the downside is probably over. That makes sense? As long as that hasn't ticked, it still means momentum's to the downside. So you see how that allows me to kind of wait and test it and see, and then you know, tomorrow maybe Monday's a down day, and then Tuesday, and then it sets up in a nice little box. You know, I mean, you could jump it, but that's how I like to look at it. Let's see. Yeah, let's run through some of these, man. What's on my list here? Let's check in on the biotechs. Check in on pill. Look at that big comeback. So we got, this is an ETF or ETN that tracks the biotech stocks. Trying to make a comeback. Biotechs have been tough, man. We've had a lot of failed breakouts. The last two have been failed. Fail, fail, and now we're going for number 3. Put our targets up here. Look, momentum's changed. I like it. Getting back above the 20. We'll see. So that means let's check in on some like CBay. Where's CBay? Same. It's not quite there. We're back in this box though. A question I get asked a lot is people, like if you're down, let's say you're down in some biotechs, you don't have to add to them, man. You don't have to add to them. You can wait. Like you could wait to add to them, and when they're up in here and shit, like there's no urgency. You know, I notice a lot of people are kind of moving around with urgency. We're playing this game for life, or at least I hope you are. God damn, what's your plan? Take it out next week and buy a car? Like the way people talk about it is fucking crazy to me. I'm 32 and I'm down 30%. Well, hello, young man. You got another 50 fucking years of trading. Did you think the market was only going to go up for 50 fucking years? Is that what you thought? Like, you thought it only goes up? Like, I can't even comprehend it, dude. Like, I can't even have the conversations anymore. It's too stupid. Like, have you not? Go read history. Damn. If you get scared, get on YouTube and type in Great Depression, 2008 crash, and start putting it in. Hello, we've been doing this long before you bought stocks. Let that sink in. Long before you were buying them, this shit was going on. Up, down, up, down, up, down. Long before you were buying them. So when you were in 6th grade, I was dealing with these interest rate fucking problems. Prices going up, down, up, down, up, down. Right? Same thing. IBM would fucking crash. And then it'd go, oh, it'll never come back. And then IBM runs way high. Seriously, man, it's crazy. Crazy. If you were thinking like that, you need to get your shit together, dude. Seriously. Because what's going to happen is you're not going to be able to trade for the rest of your life because you're going to make stupid fucking moves every time there's a sell-off. You're going to do dumb things. So you have to eliminate that from your mind, man. You have to get ahead of this stuff. Everything, it needs to be an opportunity. And yeah, you might be, shit, I have been underwater in a stock for 2.5 years. CSX trains. This is a lesson, okay? Let's look at this for a second. Oh, wait, this is CBay. Oh, look. This is a monthly chart of CBay. Wait, it goes down, and then it goes up, and it goes down, and it goes up, but it'll never return, ever. You see what I'm saying? How many it's been to 12, like fucking 100 times. But it'll never get back there again, Gerald, ever. Maybe I should sell it and just buy oil stocks. Yeah, that's it, dummy. Sell all the biotechs at the low and buy the oil stocks at the high. I literally had someone say that to me. And I'm just block. I can't even have the conversation anymore. It's too stupid. How could you have been watching me for a year and come up with that conclusion? That you should sell your biotechs and buy oil stocks when they're at hitting 70 RSI. Makes no sense, man. So this is a monthly chart. So let's back. Everybody wants to look at a 5-minute. How about look at a monthly? So back up. Let's look at, what was the one that I was thinking here? Let's look at, I'm just made this up off the top of my head. Look at IBM. This is a monthly chart. I know, it'll never come back to where it was, ever. So if we just look at a monthly, look at these price ranges. So the guy that bought up here, it's catastrophic. And then look, it comes back to here. This is how stocks move, man. They go up, they go down, they go sideways. So what we're trying to do, what the money flow is trying to do is give you entry points, and it's trying to give you target points. It's not trying to make you a fucking day trader where every week your account is positive, okay? There is no such thing. Oh, I just want to make positive gains every week, Gerald. I just want to watch my account grow and grow and grow. That's what I'm looking for. Oh, really? Is that what you're looking for? Okay. Really? Maybe risk-free too. Shit, maybe it'll grow 2% a week with no ups and downs. That would be wonderful. Do you have one of those? Because I'd like to put all my money in that. Right? It's delusional, like my man just said. It's delusional. This is how stocks move, man. So if the guy, and this is IBM, if the guy, he kind of bought late in the rally and he's over here, and then his idea is to just blow, let it go. I'm just going to get out because I'm down 25%. I'm just going to go. Or he could add to these stage ones and make a shit ton of money when it gets over here. Oh, that's a different way of looking at it. Oh, but that's big picture, Gerald. I need to make money this week so I can show my girlfriend and she'll think I'm smart because I bought Ethereum. Let's see. So let's look at Ethereum. I get a lot of people asking me, should I buy Ethereum? Yes, you should buy Ethereum, but Ethereum is overpriced right now. So where was the smart time to buy Ethereum? During the sell-offs. So where was the best place to have bought it on this chart? About right here. Stage one, price started going sideways. Wait, Gerald, are you saying you should buy all the stage ones? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You should buy all of them. If you'd have bought all the stage ones in Ethereum, you'd have a bunch of money right now. Right? You get what I'm saying? Now, somebody's going to buy it today, and I'll get this DM in a couple weeks when this shit recovers and comes back to like down here, and they'll be like, oh, maybe I should sell it. No, dummy, you bought the high. Now it's pulling back. Maybe it comes all the way back to here, and then you're like, oh, you get what I'm saying? Maybe it comes to here before it goes to 5,000. This is how they move, man. This is how they move, okay? And we all know this. Most of you guys know this. If we're on a monthly, we need it to go down to get higher. So to buy this, to own it right here, best place would have been here, just looking at the chart, right? Just backing it up. Let's say there. But guess what? The guy that bought here, he's in a panic. Oh, I'm down 40%. I should sell it. Okay, maybe. Maybe you should buy more so you can ride it to here. Man, I'm telling you, when you get your mind around what I'm teaching, which most of you don't have your damn mind around it, I can tell based on the DMs and text messages. People in my own trading group sending me the dumbest fucking comments. It's fucking embarrassing, dude. I'm just be honest, it's fucking embarrassing. It really, apparently I'm a terrible teacher. It's the only thing I can think of. And I'm like, well, how long have you been? Well, I've been owning stocks for 6 months. Oh, okay. So you caught a down cycle and now you're ready to change everything. I need to change my whole life. I need to change how I'm trading stocks now because I caught a 3-month down cycle. Okay, fucking snowflake. That happens. It's called fucking momentum. Stocks are unpopular right now and they went down. It doesn't mean you change your trading style. It means you get your mind together to realize that happens often, which means you probably should have been a little more diversified. That's the lesson. It's not how to not trade momentum stocks. It's now, do I have the mindset, the wherewithal, and the money to start capitalizing on the sell-off? Say, right? That's the way you should be thinking, man. So let's look in on Peloton. That one's really fucked us up. Peloton. Ooh, still a stage 4 decline here, man. Brutal. I don't know. I wouldn't buy it here, man. I don't know. If you're locking it away, it's not a box yet, though. You know, I don't know. I don't think we're in any hurry. They just put out record sales and they sold off. If you don't own any, if they don't own any, you know, I'd be looking at it for sure. I don't know. We get above this 5, I might be a little more excited. I'm in it. The momentum has changed. So let's go down the checklist. Do we have an extreme RSI? Check. Check. We got it. Do we have momentum change? Check. We got it. Stochastics turning up. I don't know, man. Maybe so. Maybe this is a spot. If you start in here, though, start nibbling. You know, goddamn. I got this new camera on YouTube. I don't like it. I like it. I'm an advocate of the stock. I like the stock. We're below the 200. I like it even more. I'm underwater in the stock. Did Kramer say to buy Peloton? I like it. I mean, that recall is just part of doing business, right? I mean, that's just business, man. You're going to have fuck ups. I know you guys don't remember this, but I was trading when Jack in the Box was killing people. Shit, like 5 people died eating a Jack in the Box. 5. Like, people died at eating a Jack in the Box. I think it was like 5. You might Google the history of that. They didn't just get sick, they fucking died. How about this one? You remember Chipotle? Chipotle was killing people, not killing people, but giving them the poops with the kale. Remember that? Getting people food poisoning with kale. That was a good time too, man. That stock got smashed. What did that do? Anybody that was in it was like, I gotta sell it. Everybody else was like, I think I'll buy that stock. What's the difference? It's when you bought it, right? It's when you bought it. This is all of this game is mindset, man. Because look, the guy that bought this here is underwater here, right? That's pretty obvious. Guy bought here is underwater here, right? And he's thinking, fuck this, man. This is going the wrong way. A new guy comes in and buys your shares, and he's pretty damn happy. And then it runs back up to here, and he's made himself a little bit of money. So you bought here, he sold here. All the same game, man. One guy's foreclosure is another guy's opportunity. It's just how you perceive or see the game. So once I take a position in a stock, if it's undervalued, fuck it, bring it down. Bring it down. Why? I'm patient, man. Bring that shit down. They're not all going down. Some stocks are going to go up. I'm going to get it. You know? So Nokia, I know this is hard for people to comprehend. They don't get it, man. I know some of you do. I get it. But some people, it's hard to comprehend. Oh, wait. How long have I been in Nokia? We've been in Nokia for over a year. This was one of the first stocks I put out when you joined the Money Flow trading site. I bet almost nobody's in this stock. I stopped putting it out because everybody complained about it. It don't go anywhere. It just goes sideways. It never goes up, Gerald. I can't have my money in Nokia. It ain't going nowhere. I know you impatient fucks. So all the people that aren't in Nokia because it doesn't go anywhere, when that shit goes to $10 and I make 500%, yeah, don't, you know. What? I don't know, man. We made a bunch over here on Nokia. But Gerald, it isn't moving. It just goes sideways. And I can't do that. It's been 2 whole weeks. Really? 2 weeks? You owned it 2 whole... Man, I don't know how you can do it with 2 whole weeks. That's endurance. So I owned CSX trains for 2.5 years in the red, building my position, buying the stage ones, buying the stage ones, buying the stage ones. Obama's no longer president. That motherfucker goes up 300 and something percent and is now one of the best stocks in the stock market. I knew that. I knew that was going to happen. Why? Because I'm smart. I went and read. I did research. I knew what the problem was with the trains. Obama administration didn't want coal. Well, guess what? CSX was a major carrier of coal. Well, guess what? They're not stupid. They went to Wharton Business School. They have guys in there smart as hell. You think they're just going to sit around and go, oh, well, I guess we're out of business. No, they're going to start, look, fuck coal. We're going to carry trains and Peloton treadmills and let's load up some baby tub. Like they're going to start loading and carrying other shit. It just takes time. You have to get new contracts. And what are all the retail traders? Oh, we got to sell the stock. It's terrible. And then years later, one of my biggest moves, I make hundreds and hundreds of percent. But guess what? A lot of fucking sideways. A lot of sideways. This stock I stopped talking about because I got tired of hearing the bitching that it ain't going anywhere. It ain't going nowhere. It's always $4. So if we back it up, look. Look at this. We first started buying it up in here. It's come down. But look how long it's been basically this same price. I mean, look at that, man. It's been a long time, man. Been a long time. Now we're breaking out. Where's this thing go? Man, I don't know. Shit, they might take it to $10. They might take it to $10. So I just been buying Nokia for about a year now. I buy with leftover money. Shit, I got $10. They'll be like, oh, I buy something, put some money in. I got $40 in my thing. I look over. Oh, Nokia's in a stage 1. Let me get 8 shares. So I've just been buying it and 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 buying it. And everyone's like, oh, it's not going anywhere. Good. Buying it, buying it, buying it, buying it, buying it. And now it's going somewhere. Now I'm up like 20, 23, 40% or some shit. It'll keep going. Now, guess what I'm going to use to buy biotechs and Peloton with? This stock right here. I'm going to start pulling it off like a penny bank, a little piggy bank to help me buy some, maybe we'll buy some Roku today with it. I don't know. We'll see. But you see what I'm saying? You own different stocks. They're going to pop at different times, man. So when you own a portfolio and they're all down, they're going to go up at different times. So you trade your way out of your shit show. So if you have a bunch of stocks and you're down 20, 30%, good. Good. If the companies are good, good. If you own good companies, good. I don't know any other way to say it. Good. You buy one share. Fuck, I don't know. You ain't got $6. You buy one share. Now, when this starts kicking off, I scale a little off, buy a little Peloton. Sell a little off, buy a little. You see what I'm saying? And so as you have all these different ones, so where's utility stocks right now? Remember these? Remember we were buying these? We started over here, and then it went down. And this is one too. I get comments all the time. I'm underwater. And they sell it and they get out. You know why they get out? It's been 2 whole months. 2 months, Gerald. In the red for 2 months. I literally had people send me letters explaining to me their life situation because they're 51 years old and, I'm a single mom. That's the other one. And somehow that affects the stocks you hold or has something to do. I don't know, man. I don't know what that has to do with anything. I don't know what your life story has to do with owning this stock here. But they would tell me as if somehow that would make my opinion change on what to do with the stock. And I'm like, no, it's American Electric Power. It is undervalued big time. It is going to 92 fucking dollars. I'll bet anything on it. You buy every stage 1. I don't give a shit how below value, how red you are, you buy them. But that requires patience, right? Patience, man. So if we look, March, February, December, it's been 2 weeks. Yeah, it might be 3 fucking months. It might be 3 years. It's one position, man. Now look, what have I been funding stuff with? Selling AEP. Why? RSI hit. Now that's a sell signal. Does that mean it can't go higher? No. Shit, it might go higher. So I didn't sell the whole thing, right? I'm down to about half of this position. right? I did sell Dominion, and I have been scaling back the UTSL. That was the one I was buying the most of. Shit, I'm going to hold the other half. Why? We might make another leg higher. I might have to start adding to this again. You get what I'm saying? But that's a utility company. That's not Roku, right? This is boring electrical stuff here. But why did we want to buy it? Because it was way down here. Meaning we want to buy sell-offs. But to the guy, so all you guys that are, oh, Gerald, I'm underwater. So if you would have bought it here, you're underwater here big time. Especially in the triple leveraged. What was that? $28 all the way to 22. Shit, you're down 30%. Maybe you should sell it. Maybe you should sell it. Joe, I'm from a poor neighborhood. Okay, sell your stock. I don't give a fuck. Sell it. And then we ride it all the way up. And then now's when you sell it. This is when you sell. You sell this. I don't know how to make this that is what you sell. That is what you sell. When you burn this into your mind, I sell into strength. I buy weakness. It will change the way that you view stock markets. I hope it crashes. I hope all of you lose all your money because I'll buy every fucking share. I'll max out my credit cards buying shares. But to have that kind of conviction takes a while. Oh man, if you had conviction, your life this shit gets so easy. Like real estate gets so easy when you're convicted. Like me selling properties because of the government or the president or the economy. Like I'm going to get out of my rental properties. The shit people send me, you think I should buy this property because I'm worried that interest rates. What the fuck are you talking about? Go buy the property. How about having a little conviction? How about believing in yourself? Like, damn. Like I don't know. I'm getting off on a tangent. The shit that people send me on a reason why they can't buy a house. I'm looking at this property, but I'm worried about blah 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 blah. And I'm like, that I don't even know. What is that you're even thinking? Go buy the damn house. So you watch me on my story every day. I'm looking for houses. I went to New Orleans looking for houses. And you're like, yeah, but there's a lot of crime in there. There's flooding. I need houses. The very fact that there's flooding and crime is why I could get one cheaper, right? The very fact that other people are scared selling off their stocks allows me to stalk them and begin buying. So look, if I believe in the utility trade, there's my first day of the stage one. So on this sell-off here, I ignore it. Let it come down. Shit, take it all the way down. Take that fucker down here. I don't care. I'm not trading for this week. I'm trading for life. Now that's a goddamn concept some of you guys could learn. For life. The moment you start trading for life, this thing gets a little different, okay? You're not trading for this afternoon. It's for life. All right? It's not so you can say you bought Dogecoin at the bottom. You know, Dogecoin's one. I don't care if you own Dogecoin, great. Congratulations. But if you're in it and you don't own Bitcoin, you're dumb. You're just chasing shit. But if you're in it because you're smart, because you're into crypto, and you own 20 other cryptos, and you saw the momentum happening in Dogecoin, that's a different guy, right? That's a different person. But just buying it because you see it going up, you get to understand that, great, maybe you made some money, but you're just chasing, bro. You can't do that for the rest of your life. That's not a skill. Chasing money is not a skill. Getting ahead of the money is a skill. Like learning and waiting for the breakout of the next one and then jumping on it, that's a skill. But just seeing some shit on TV and then buying it with no idea of how the sector works, what affects, what would cause Dogecoin to sell off? What would cause Bitcoin to sell off? Is there something the Federal Reserve could say? Right? So you begin to study and you know, I don't know, man. Let's don't get sidetracked, man. Let's don't get sidetracked. Where are we at here? IMVT. Look at this one. Here's another one. Here's another one. Look at this shit going sideways. But it's been 3 months. It's not going anywhere. I get this all the time on this one. I sold it because it's not moving. And then soon it's going to fucking rip. And it's going to be up here. Patience, young grasshopper. Shit, I love this. I love it, man. Shit, I hope it goes down. Really fuck everybody up. Let's take it down one more leg. Let's do this shit at $12. But I'm looking at this as a long-term play, much like Nokia. I think it's going to take a while. Anytime you have something that falls this far, it takes a while. Now, don't get over big in it. Once you get a full position, fuck it, leave it be. Just wait. Just wait. Now you're off to something else. Just wait. But we're starting to see everything. Notice we got divergence. Everything else is pointing up, but price. That usually means there's a coming pop. Prices diverge from the indicators. Let's see. Now, one of the cryptos that I put out, I was buying a lot of the, what was it, last week? We had a big ass move in this one. So I own a lot of, not a lot, I own a chunk of this, I shouldn't even say a chunk. I own some of this EOS crypto. But notice the money flow waves here. Look at the stage ones. I mean, how perfect is this chart? Oh my God. EOS is trading, look at the breakouts. Jeez, look at that. That was your breakout day. So, you know, bought some of the stage one, bought the breakout. Now, did I sell any here? No, I didn't sell any there. Why? I'm trying to build the position bigger. I'm not trying to move in and out on $200. People ask me, well, I bought 200 here and then it pulled back. Should I sell? No, you're trying to build positions, man. This ain't nowhere near a high. Come on. Like, this is not even, you know, now you bought $1 million of it here and then you bought some here. Yeah, we need to take some down, but you're sitting on a couple $100? No, you're trying to build your position. I think if a stock is 5% of your portfolio, I think that's a decent position. I think that's decent. I mean, I don't want to get over 10%. I think that's a little aggressive. There's people who disagree with me, but I need a lot of different stocks because I need those stocks as piggy banks. This is one reason. Yeah, in good times, yeah, you'd love to have all your money in one stock. Yeah, fuck yeah. But guess what? I don't know what stock is the one stock. So I can't trade like that because you can't trade like that for life. I mean, some people can. I can't. I know my limitations. Shit, I don't know. I don't know what's going up. I just watch the patterns. So if we're following the money flow, if we backdate this chart, this is basically a sell signal, right? That's a sell signal. Why? RSI is extreme. That doesn't mean we have to sell. It does mean if you have a bunch and you need some money for something else, this is the one you sell right here. That's what it means. It doesn't mean sell here. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is the opposite of sell. This is a buy right out here, right? We're waiting for it to go sideways. We're waiting for price to get above the 5-day moving average, which we see right there, right? That's a buy signal. So you want to use strength if you need to. Like my man at the beginning said, what about ET? Maybe. Depends. We got to look at a big picture, your portfolio. If you don't need the money, why? Why bother? It's okay. It pulls back a little. Who cares? I fully anticipate this pulling back a little. I mean, but you know, crypto shit, the RSI, it could just run and run and run and run and run and run. Oh, Jesus. 4 years ago, I put X amount into Apple, held it. Now it's 70% of my portfolio and it is up nearly 400. Should you trim? Ethan, bro. Come on, man. Yeah, I would trim it. But before you do that, I mean, what do you want to put it in? Look at Apple. Shit, I might not trim it here. It's setting up for a buy right now. You know what? To answer that question of yours, bro, on the real, like if you were a friend of mine, the real answer to your question is you need to go study. The idea that you have a position that large and you haven't done it already tells me either one, you think you're really smart, which is a bad idea. Or two, you really don't know what the fuck you're doing, which is probably more like it. Thinking you're really smart is possibly one of the worst things you can do. This is why a lot of really smart people are not rich, because they rely on their intelligence. Intelligence will fail you. Go read the book, Smartest Men in the Room, how long-term capital management. When most of you were like in second grade, there was this company called Long-Term Capital Management. It was run by 3 mathematicians and a cryptologist or something. Two of them had Nobel Peace Prizes for their work. They literally blew up their account and busted it and lost billions and almost took down the entire market. That's what smart people do, because they do it out of arrogance. And sometimes it works, but sometimes it's catastrophic. So the fact that you have something that's 70% of your portfolio tells me either one, you think you're really smart, or you actually don't know what the fuck you're doing. One or the other. I would go read and fix that, man. Yep, good idea, but you should be pulling some off and putting them into other positions, because the idea that Apple can't fuck up is absurd. Of course they can. Yep. So that's it. That's what I would do, man. I would spread it out. I don't know that I would do it today. This is kind of a buy signal. So today I'd be, honestly, if I didn't own Apple, this is a good spot to get into Apple. Yeah, just Google long-term capital management. Get on YouTube. You probably watched the video. The book's a little dry. The book, I think, is called The Smartest Men in the Room. It's pretty fascinating. They figured out a way to make money in the stock market every month, almost every day. It was a spread combination of options and all this crazy shit using math, and they figured out how to arbitrage, and then they would borrow money and leverage up. And for years and years, they were making like 50, I think for 2 years in a row, they were doing like 50 to 60% every month. And then a black swan event happened and blew their ass out of the water. That's the problem when you're trading with leverage. Yeah, I like Apple, but look at the pattern Apple's putting in. This is a pretty good money flow pattern. Look, it got a little choppy here, but you see it? We're seeing the money flow pattern, right? Look at that box. Holy moly. Just a side note, whenever you get a break out of the box right there that goes back down into the box, super bearish, okay? That told you right there it's not going higher. And then it sold off. Now we're stopping. Doesn't mean it can't. It just meant that moment right there is super bearish. It's the opposite of down here where it breaks the box and then comes back into the box. That's breaking the box and coming back into the box. The opposite, right? So that's super bearish. Makes sense? Oh, shit. Here we go. Cup and handle. I know. Brittany says, feels like forever since I went live. I had to. I couldn't take the whining. That's my new rule now. When there's a lot of whining, I'm just not going live. I can't take it, man. It's too much for me. My brain can't handle it. Let's see. I need a separate channel where I go live for non-whiners. Look at AT&T, man. $32. This is one of the biggest moves we've seen out of AT&T in a long time. You know, would I trim this? I would trim it to buy some as a real student, I've got some real questions. Jose, have you bought my book, bro? You should read the book. That is going to answer most of your questions. And then you won't waste my fucking time or yours. Questions like, how do I open a brokerage account? See, I can't do those questions. It makes me want to shoot myself. If you can Google your question, don't ask me. Like, you should ask questions you can't Google. You know what I mean? Like, seriously. Like if you get a chance to talk to someone who's doing what you're trying to do, like, don't ask them the obvious shit, man. Ask them something you don't know, man. Like, ask them something like, all right, when, you know, like, I don't know, something intelligent, man. That's all I'm saying. Don't ask the dumbest things. People do, though. Like this one. What platform? I use E-Trade. I like E-Trade. E-Trade's awesome. There's a lot of great platforms, TD, Ameritrade. I mean, they're all basically the same. I don't like some of the new app ones. I mean, they have a place to play. I think it's kind of cool. Like, I mean, like I was talking to my brother-in-law yesterday, and he's wanting to get into stocks, and I know he's not going to do like I do. And I said, man, just open a Cash App account. You can buy partial shares and go from there. Now, I'm going to tell you a tip he gave me. And you guys can do what you want to do with it. What is it? SkyWest Airlines. Now, my brother-in-law works for Delta. Now, during the great crash of March last year, if you remember, one of the stocks that I was telling people to buy was a company called Air. Now, if you remember, it was way lower. So if we back this up, remember, we are way down here. So it went from $15 to $40. Now, I'm out of the stock now. This was a little inside of birdie information because my brother-in-law worked for Delta. So listen up. Money is all around where you work. And right around in here, he said, Gerald, all of these airplanes they're taking offline cannot, I repeat, cannot come back online unless this company certifies them. So while this company was crashing, it was going to be instrumental in bringing airplanes back online. So that's just a big picture fundamental thesis, right? Cool. So we go research that, and I look on it, and I'm like, yeah, that's actually what they do. So we begin buying positions. Mine took months and months. That was the biggest complaint I got about. It's not going anywhere. As it went sideways for months and months and months and months and months, right? To then rip and run up here. So it means while you were holding it during this, other stocks were ripping out and running higher, right? And then it ripped, right? Patience. So this same guy has been breaking down for me and got me to research SkyWest Airlines. You might go do a little reading. These guys they lost the least during COVID. You might go do a little reading. Might be a good little play here. Might be someone I know looking to buy it. So we'll see. You might do a little research. I haven't even looked to see what TipRank says on it. I've just started reading on it. I got a couple people I talked to that if you have friends in major corporations, you should utilize those friends, man. What the fuck is going on? Let's see. What does TipRank say on it? I just started reading on this. Damn, my internet's slow today. $63, so 30% higher. So if we take the money flow and our target's the previous high, right around in there, and it's undervalued by 30%, I like that. I prefer 50, but I like 30. Bigger the company, the less. A said, little birdie told him, is that where you got the AMPY from? Did you talk to somebody in the oil sector? Man, I met a dude in Home Depot, worked for Halliburton years and years ago. Oh, they're about to kick me off, man. Damn, I got kicked off YouTube. I haven't been held back to an hour in a long time. That's not cool. Huh. Yeah, I'm still on YouTube. I haven't been kicked off Instagram in a long time. Usually they let me just keep on rolling. I guess nobody hearted me. How sad. Let's see if I can get back on. Does Zeus knock it out? I played around with Zeus. I don't know why I didn't keep doing it. Check my connection. I guess I've been downgraded on IG. No, I'm not in Mara. Mara, is that how we're calling it? Mara. Let's run through my portfolio here real quick. This is one of the things I like about stock charts is how you can break these up. All right, let's run through some of these. Let's do view all. I was talking with somebody about Zeus. I don't know why I didn't get in it. Let's run through some of these. American AP. You can see AP's rolling over. Price is not rolled over, but got silver here, triple silver. I'm long gold. I like to keep an eye on silver, but I'm actually long gold. Let's see. Alt, ALT. A couple people have asked me about a third squeeze on AMC. I mean, it's always possible, man. It's just hard. It's hard. That's a hard game to play. I mean, if you're going to play that game, you just got to kind of own the stock and just wait. I mean, APTO, we really need this to hold here. This configuration sucks. Big move up, pulls back, tries to break, pulls back. We really need this to hold. That's APTO. These are just the ones that I'm in right now. Just scanning them. Atos has been fine. Just waiting. Bingo, still in that. Just waiting. My man said you don't use the ADX indicator anymore. I just take it off the charts. It confuses people. What is this? Boxel, still long Boxel, stage 2 breakout. Boxel could easily go back to $3. Now, I still use it. Stochastics is a little easier to explain to people. We got a nice move going in CBay. We need to get back above this 20. I mean, this thing could easily come back to this $5 or $6. CHGG, big stage 1. This is a premium stock. I mean, you see it barely has gotten sold off the last week. Cloves trying to get back above the 20. This is one I've been building and building and building. This CLK, I'm about to have to stop building. My position's pretty large. I do think this goes to the 35 range. You just have to be patient. I mean, we've had this solid downtrend. Hopefully this bounce off the 200 will help. We'll see. What's wrong with CRDF? I mean, you guys got to be patient. These are not going to break out. I don't know why anybody's expecting them to break out until they all start breaking out. If everything is down and you get one that breaks out, it's going to sell off. It's not going to hold the breakout. So today that it hasn't broke down, that's good enough for me, man. Soon we'll break out of this box and it'll head higher. Let's see. CRSP. I mean, right now, most of these are on stage 4. We really need these levels to hold. Would you ever consider putting a video on YouTube, basics options for dummies? No. No, most people can't even handle shares. The last thing they should be doing is options. I mean, you guys know when you hold options and the market turns down, you lose all your money, right? It never comes. That actually doesn't come back. You lose all your money. I had a lady send me her portfolio the other day, and at the top of the thing, she had like $20,000 in options, and now they're all zero. And whoever put her into an all options portfolio should be shot. You should use options. You should use options as like salt and pepper. You know, now you could use them to protect yourself. That's a good way too. You could buy puts on these, and you just follow the sectors. You know, I think shorting is a dangerous game, but you know, nothing wrong with buying. You can buy once you learn options. You could buy puts to protect your downside, but owning a portfolio of all options is dumb as dirt. So then what people do to try to fix that is they all of a sudden they're buying calls and selling puts and doing spreads and condors. And it's like, all right, man, I don't want my life to be a damn math class, okay? I'm not trying to sit around. What was that? That's Soxel. I don't own any of that. DraftKings. Holy sheep shit. What is going on with DraftKings? Well, that blows. And the decay is brutal. I use options when it's a no-brainer. When it's just stupidly simple, easy trade. Drive shaft just broke. I'm guessing they came out with earnings. We'll see if it holds this level. Fuck, dude. Right now, anybody that... I know, man. I get a lot of pushback for my stance on options because I just don't think people who are new to the stock market should be trading options. I think you're going to lose all your money. It's just a matter of time. DVAX is coming back. Yeah, if you're trading options only, you're just stupid, period. I don't know what to tell you. And I get people, though, they're, well, I'm a winner. All right, you're getting lucky. It's just a matter of time before you lose your money. DYNN Therapeutics keeps going up. So we got a few biotechs working their way up. That DraftKings hurts, dude. Fuck. I really like that company. EGAN is one I've been with for a while. Been slowly chipping away at this. It's way under the 200. I like this company, man. It just can't get any momentum. Yeah, Stamps took a hit. Let's see. That's EGAN. This ESTC, I like this. I'm in a small position. All right. Now, I've been in EVRI forever. Since this thing was, I've held 115 shares since this thing was like $9 or something. We're now at $18. I have not sold any of this because I already have been selling. So if you bought this breakout, I'd be trimming it. But, yeah, somebody asked me about the Sky Dweller fund. I put that on hold. I had to because I got till the 17th to max out my SEP IRA. So all my money's been going into that every day. Every dollar I can get, I've been putting into there. And then I'll get back on that. Let's see. EYN. Damn. We got mixed, man. Some of these look good. Some look terrible. That's what we want to see, though. Because then you can take profits from some and add to the others, you know. FISC. Now, this is one I couldn't tell you guys about because the little birdie told me about it, and I wasn't allowed to talk about it. But he got me in right here. Some of these I can't talk about. So if you got insider information, hit me up on that Instagram where your messages delete. That way there's no record. Be smart about it. HTPX, I don't know, man. We're just going through. Hit me up on that where they delete the message. So if you work somewhere and they're doing something, let me know about it. Let's see. We already went through these. Yeah, I can file an extension. I don't like to talk about extensions. So why can't you talk about it? Because they're insiders, man. I got friends that trade on Wall Street. Hedge funds. They can't talk about it. Or they work for the company. LIVX, I've been in this one forever. We're breaking out right now. I like this stock. This is one you could buy right now. It's going to $6. LIVX. Yeah, I'm still in Fastly, man. We're getting there. We're in the L's. Calm the fuck down. Let's see. Lyft. Lyft is almost a buy today. Not quite there, but look, you got the level, right? You got the level. See it? So what do we need to see? This right here needs to tick over. As soon as it does, I'm going to start adding to Lyft. MEIP looks like shit. He says, is that even legal? No, it's not legal. That's why I said, send it to me so your message disappears. Damn. What are we going to do? Just let the congressmen do insider trading? They get to do it all day? We're not supposed to participate? We got to use this new technology, man. Let's see. Nokia is looking good. Looks like shit. That's NCNA. Jesus. What is going on? Nugget. I'm not in Nugget. I'm in gold, though. Looks terrible. OBSV looks terrible. No. What am I saying? That looks good. I've got a pretty large position going in this stock. I think it's going higher. OSUR, stage 2 breakout, day 2. Yesterday was a breakout. I didn't add because I had been adding, and so I wanted to see what today would bring. You could buy this, man. Shit, even as a short-term trade to the $11 range, but my target's much higher. I like this stock. OSUR. It's a biotech, though. Be aware. Be aware. Ovid. We've had some good luck trading it. We need it to hold this range. This is one I'd look to cut if it breaks. All right, there's a bunch of these today I'm going to look to cut if they break. I like OSUR, though. I have a core position in pins. This hurt from 82 to 68. I haven't started back adding yet, but I'm in a core position, but I have been for the last $60, $70. So, we started buying pins in the $25 range. So I've been riding it ever since. This little pullback, just a chance to buy some more. We'll see. I want to let it set up here. Polo, coming back, baby. It's up 10% today. I really like this stock. Are all your stocks paying dividends? Nope, just my buy and hold portfolio. Got to break them up, Max. You got trading in one account. You got buy and hold in another account. You got your crypto in another account. And that way, when you log into that account, it doesn't mess up your mind. If you put all this shit in one account, you'll be all fucked up. Don't know what to do. So there's days I don't even log into my buy and hold. Don't care. Don't need to, right? Crypto's flying, and I ain't got no money to buy crypto. There ain't no reason to log into it. Just keep going, man. You get what I'm saying? So you want to separate them in your accounts, man. You want to separate them. I really like Prague. I bought more on the breakout, pulled back. I'm obviously wrong. So, but I'm not selling. I'm holding. We'll see. But right now I'm wrong. Yeah, we're in Viacom. We just got into Viacom, or I did. Peloton, we'll see. I'm in it. I'm hurting. I'll be looking to add, but today, you might today. Yes, I use Coinbase. Don't touch Rocket Mortgage here. This is going downtown. Got to wait. Got a support level here. If that holds, but look, the MACD, momentum is to the downside, right? See it? Downside. Everything's pointing down. Don't touch the stock. Do not buy fallen stocks. Wait. Yeah, we'll check Beyond Meat and I'll get out of here. I really like this stock. I've made a lot of money trading this RMNI. It's back in this giant consolidation. I'd be happy to buy more. I think it's going past $10. Roku. If Roku closes above this 5, that's a buy signal. Yes, Twitter is the stage 1. Also, on Roku, what do you see? See the tick? See the tick? Everything's ticking. So, I mean, yeah, keep it small. So here, again, here's the stage 1. But look how broken that is. This is SNDX Pharmaceutical. Look how broken that is. Starting to move sideways. If you have any experience in these, you know these can take a long time, especially with this one. Look how long the boxes are. So if you trade a stock like this, you got to be really patient. But there's a lot of upside to this SNDX if you don't mind waiting. Now, if you're an impatient fuck, then don't trade this, okay? And you're like, it's been 2 weeks and it's not moving. Don't trade that if that's you. If you often sound like a teenage girl, if often inside your head all you hear is a little teenage girl when you trade, then you probably need to pick certain stocks, okay? Like, don't do these. Like Solo. This has been going down. This is our EV trade. I like it even more. People are like, are we selling it? Are you crazy? I like it even more. I like the EV trade up here. I like it even more. Okay? But again, if you got a little girl in your head, and you're like, oh, don't do these. Don't do these. Just go buy Apple. Just buy Apple. Just put all your money in Apple and Coca-Cola and AT&T. That's it. Just put all your money in stuff like that, and then don't worry about it. So if you got a little voice in your head, it sounds a lot like a squealing fucking cockatoo that gets all panicked and you pee yourself a little every time you log into your account. Don't buy Solo, okay? Because this could go 100. Look, you see what it can do when it gets going, right? This can go up 200% and then pull back 40%. So if you've got that in your head, then you shouldn't be buying crypto, especially. Crypto shit. Last week, I was down 22% in my portfolio. 22%. This week, I'm up 40%. Like, up 40. That's a 60% swing, okay? That's not for the weak of heart. So, Square. I mean, this is a no-brainer. Anybody selling Square right now is just dumb. Unless you're just an uber short-term trader, which I still think you're dumb, but if this is a no-brainer buy, dude. Square, come on. It's also a stage 1 right here. If you don't own any Square or want to add to it, it's such an expensive stock. If you have this problem with these expensive stocks, a way around this is M1 Finance is an option, and Cash App is an option, right? They allow you to buy bits and pieces. Like say to buy Amazon. I've been playing around with an M1 Finance account where the only thing I buy in those are these more expensive stocks, and I can buy fractional like Amazon, Shopify, Chipotle's, where they're $1,000 a share because you can just buy like $200 of it. So that's an option. That may be a reason to have multiple brokerage accounts too. Fidelity, yeah, I know. I wish E-Trade would do it. Man, I wish E-Trade would do it. They're so stupid. SRNE, I like this one, but it's not breaking out. The other, I like Ride, I like Workhorse. I like the ETF battery. SPRT's breaking out. But shit, we started playing this one back here, remember? So I like this stock, though. ARK owns this stock. See, everybody but fucking E-Trade lets you do partial shares. I love that idea of partial shares. Yeah, they're going to definitely get around to it. My man is right there. I've been waiting. I've been patient. I was patient with the no fees. Now, we're going to get to it. That's why I haven't really gotten overly aggressive of moving some money, is because I got a feeling they're going to come out with it soon. And I'm curious to see, like Coinbase, I was telling people to hold up on buying that. First off, it's a IPO. Don't buy IPOs. All right, just simple. Look at Taco. It's one of my core holdings. It's breaking out today. You could add to Taco here, right here. I think E-Trade and them are going to start doing crypto brokerage too. So they're just waiting for the legalities of it all. This has been a serial disappointment, Tom's. I have not sold my shares, but I agree it has sucked ass. So I wouldn't be mad at you if you sold them. I don't know what to say on this. There's no analyst covering it is the big problem. And I'm pretty wrong on this stock. If you go read on it, I really like the company. I like what they're doing and can't get any analyst to cover it. So I don't know what to say, man. I still hold my shares. I've obviously am wrong. Sometimes you're wrong. No way I'd sell Tesla here. I own a chunk, bought it over here, added over here. There's no way I'd be selling it here. It's going higher. Let's see. Twitter is a buy today. Yep. Uber, I think is a little soon yet. Uber and Lyft, give it another day. Is Ramp looking good? I know I got a lot of money in Ramp. That damn thing is pissing me off too. I was going to downsize this some more, but it looks to be headed higher. That's UTSL, the utility. I think I'm just going to hold what I got. VSTM, nothing there. Yeah, people were saying they got killed in Vine. I can see that. I got to go read on this. I haven't sold it. I don't sell if something drops that big. I usually wait to see what's going on. But yes, that is terrible. Keep these penny stocks small, though, man. That's my only suggestion to you. I really like Watt. I think this is going much higher. At one point, it was a $7 stock. I'm still trading around it. I took some off over there, so looking to put it back on. Bad earnings. Well, that sucks. I don't know why they're going down on bad earnings. They've been going down on good earnings. Now they're going down on bad earnings too. They're just going down, basically. Exxon. Let's see. Zoom. This one has just been pissed. This needs to get going. Zoom. Let's see. Z-Sand. Still own some Z-Sand. Not going anywhere. I like this one. Zane. Z-Y-N-E. This is breaking out today. It's up 11%. I like this Zane Pharmaceuticals. I may not have put this one out. This may have been one of those ones I wasn't allowed to talk about. I'm in Zane. Some of those you'll see if you watch my newsletter. I'll put them on there. I just don't tell anyone about it. Those are rare. I rarely do those. But you'll see some on my thing. You're like, he didn't mention this or put this out. It's probably because I can't. Let's see. No, I'm in Z. I don't have it on that. I have it on a different account. Where are we at on Z? Looking a little better, huh? We'll see. Still down in it pretty good. Needs to hold this 20. Shit, you might get add here. Yeah. Look, we got our, look. Stochastics breakout. MACD's turned. Price is above the 5, and you're at support level. I like it. I've been down on it. This is my trade of the week. I hate to have people adding too soon if we're in a downtrend, but I don't know. I definitely wouldn't sell it here. Intel was one of the few dividend stocks that were even buyable recently. So there's not many dividend stocks that are buyable right now. Intel is one of them, and it was MO. Those were the only two that has sold off. So look, this is exactly how I would watch it. Stock does something, sells off, right? Sells off. So, okay, stage 4. And I go back, okay, that was stage 3. There's my stage 2. So I start trying to figure it out. Where's it at? We got a level here. I need it to move sideways, right? Starting to get that. Need these moving averages start coming together. And look, it starts to tick over. So in my buy, I only own this in my buy and hold. But if it was a trade, I'd do the same thing. And this is where I'd start nibbling in my buy and hold. Now, a true buy and hold, you could probably be more aggressive, buy earlier. If you want to let it set up and you don't like buying them when they're going down, then this is a stage 1. This is where you're buying right here today. I like it. Intel, if you like the company and it's a buy and hold, I wouldn't swing trade it. Woo, Beyond Meat. Holy moly. It got blasted at the open. Look at that comeback, though. Too soon for me, but it is, you could say, back in the box. Not in the box, but back in. All right, let's back this up a second. I think you got 3 points here. Yeah, look at that. You see them? Stop there before, now it's stopping there again. I don't know, man. Little early for me. Little early. Still way below the 5. I would wait on this, man. Adding to DraftKings? Not today, bro. It's in a free fall. I would not add to DraftKings here. I think you got plenty of time. Watch that MACD. Wait for it to tick. See when it ticks. If you go back and look on your chart, let's plot them without even looking up. Come on, Joe. Give me something useful I can take away from this. Let's plot these. Let's just look. I'm not even looking at the screen. Let's just look. As a general rule, if we wait for that to tick, right? Let's go see. Let's see. Are there any more? These aren't very good, are they? And then let's look up. It's not the best of charts for this. So obviously not 100% accurate, because here's one where it told you buy and then it went down, right? So this is why we're combining this with other things like support and resistance, the boxes. But as a general rule, let's find a better chart. This chart is not so good. Let's look at Tesla, and we'll end with this. This is something you can take away from this. Is this a good chart for this? And the better these fall in line, obviously the better trading you're going to have. But if I come over here and I just, as a general rule, there's the first one that ticked over, right? Here's the first one that ticked over. And then let's just look up. And you'll notice, you're kind of buying at the bottom when the momentum changes, So we want to combine that with stochastics doing the breakout where it turns the other way, right? We're seeing that happen right now. And so as a general rule, if we're using these, they're not always going to be perfect, but it is going to have you buying at what you're attempting to be a bottom. You're no longer guessing, because it will catch every bottom. That's the problem with trying to buy bottoms. It will catch every bottom, and that could be every bottom. So that's it. All right, man. That's long enough. You guys be good.